Hello guys, welcome back to um, Osmosis, and we're going to be looking at you're going to be looking at gold. This is a quick one on gold, and let's just go to weekly. I don't want to bore the long talk. For me, I'm expecting a retracement on gold, and if gold is ready, gold will give us a retracement, but as it is, gold has not given us any retracements yet, so we are waiting for a validation on gold, for gold to either take the low or the high, but gold already took the high. Then the demand here is where we are at presently, and this demand for gold to change for a bearish move, then we need to see this demand gets taken. So price is still in the reaction phase of this demand, and price has not really been moving. Price moved a couple of weeks back. This is present week, last week, upper week, and before the upper week, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Today is just this week is just week 1 of July. So let's say the last 3 weeks of June, which was this week, was when price really did move. So if you can see, price make a rally, a correction, a rally. So for me, I feel price will correct in this zone, and price will correct to the nearest demand, and the nearest demand is this man here or here. If this man feels, then this man will pick up. Why? Because this man has fueled the liquidity for this man. But if this man reacts and price comes back for here, then here we found a liquidity for this place. So I know now that we have about 3 zones, one will be a liquidity for the other, because that is just how price move. Price try to use, if it has multiple entry zone, it tries to use one as a liquidity for the other one. So looking at how price is transcending upward, we have the high, the low, the new high, the new low, the new high, the new low, the new high. So according to how the levels has been moving through the steps, we are expecting a new low before a new high. So sometimes price have a way of making it look like it takes a lot of time. So if you want to go in and take your profit and go out, is not bad, but the overall view from my end is looking like a bearish view to me, because I'm expecting, why am I saying it's looking like a bearish view to me? Because I'm expecting a retracement. Okay, that's why, because I'm expecting a retracement. I've seen an impulse move, I need a corrective move for a continuation move. So that's why I'm saying I'm expecting price to retrace. Okay, so let's go down to daily and let's see what price have on a daily. On a daily, I've actually been on a position here, but I was taken out on that position today because I had one good entry and one bad entry. So the bad entry, when power speaks, the bad entry retrace back and push both entries out. So which is not bad to me. But for me, I'm still looking for a bearish move. Okay, but why do I look for a bearish move? This is a retracement. This impulsive move here is a retracement, but because of this sweep and the supply was created here, I have interest in the supply. And looking at this demand, I was expecting this demand to move in form of this supply, but the demand is moving correctively. So that was an additional influence to my bias of selling. And that was an additional influence because I was expecting to see the demand in an impulsive move, but the demand is correctively moving, and the supply is coming out strong with an impulsive move. So I want to be on the impulsive side, which is the supply side. And in this zone we see a sweep of liquidity here, and we also see a sweep of liquidity here before we see this impulsive move down to this demand, and price corrected for days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So price corrected for days. And now this is one thing I want you guys to observe in this zone, and I won't want to sell price in this zone again. Why? Now when price reacted to this supply, we have a rally formation. So price rallied into the base, so immediately we have a drop, base, drop, signifying a change of character. Now this base will act as a supply, as a liquidity for this rally base. So the rally base should be, if I want to do it properly, it should be this last candle here. This is my base. This is where things start to show interest in sell. This is where things start to show interest in sell. So this base should be my interest zone. Okay, and also this base clears out liquidity, and you can see we have a change of character also in this base. Okay, I think I need to add this guy. Is there? Okay. Let's use this one instead. Okay. So in here is a supply zone that I want to see. Just because here will serve as a liquidity. What's wrong? Here will serve as a liquidity. So when you so here serve as a daily liquidity for this zone. So most times I've been chopped out in this because I repeatedly do that mistake. When I see a drop, base drop, I start selling from this base, but price has a liquidity before the base. So in the face of price has two supplies, so you use the first one as a bait for liquidity, and use the second one as a sell. So more so I'll be looking to sell gold in this zone, and if gold should sell from here, not bad. Liquidity here has been taken, and after price took this liquidity, we see that this green candle took the change of character on the low. So if price wants to sell, fine, but sometimes I would love to see price come to this extreme zone. Also, if you want to use a normal approach, this is a impulsive base candle, but which one sweep which? This red one sweep its head, so I can't categorically hold all this red candle as my entry. So most times I like to focus on where the liquidity is swept at the top, and wait for price to come to this zone. But here, which was the liquidity has been taken, and price shows a reaction by taking out the low. But still, I'm not really convinced. Why? Because this is still a demand that has not been taken, so I can assume this is a liquidity sweep, and this is a change of character for price to retrace back to the zone. So if price should come down, price should come down also to a demand around here. This is a demand zone because this zone swept liquidity also. So it's a zone to watch out for. The zone to watch out for here. This one swept liquidity. So I have two zones looking fresh. So if this sells down to here, it's a good take profit, and I will expect to see a buy into this zone. So let me go into 4 hour, and this is where I'm going to stop on the 4 hour time frame. So let's see the markings on 4 hour. Here is an accumulation. Price has been accumulating here for me. I took entry on this extreme, though. I took it around here. I was in profit, then I added another one here. Price now came back, so I held it until this takes the liquidity out on me, and price still drops later. But because I had a bad entry, the drawdown came on this first good entry, so I couldn't make any money on it, so I had to just let it go, let it slide. So I feel like this is a rally, right? This is an accumulation, so we need a manipulation for its distribution. So we need price to manipulate us to one direction, and we need to distribute. So why am I looking at this zone? I see some impulsive move here, and also we are still respecting this demand. We are still respecting this retracement demand, and it's still looking like there's still some power in it, because this is the only candle that has impulsive moves. This one has impulsive move, this one respected by the supply and move. Also, this candle is the only candle here that really closed inside this zone. This tapped into it and moved. This guy closed inside. So I'm waiting to see price to drop down. There's a lot of fair value gap here. If price drops down to this zone here, if price drops down to this zone, then I will expect to see some buy setups here, hopefully. So if I see, I may go in for the buy and aim for this. You can see the daily supply here also, so it's a good one. Alright, I think that's that on gold. I'll be looking forward to see gold take out this sell setup, and let's see if this demand will hold. If it fails, then we are sinking in on gold. You know, I was saying this on this back that you should hold gold if you're on the sell. Yeah, gold is retracing, but if this demand did not get broken, then we might not see that retracement. Alright, thank you guys, and see you next week.